Beautiful honey. Look at that. Look at these bees. I want you to look down here real quick, and I'm going to keep zooming in. I found, as I was walking down here, I saw a whole bunch of bees in this area on the ground. And just as I happened to look down, I saw a queen bee walking on one of these leaves right over here. So I grabbed my queen cage, and wouldn't you know it, inside of there is a queen bee. So I don't know what she's doing out there. My thought is this, that she may be a virgin queen, that maybe one of these hives swarmed, and she went out on a mating flight and couldn't make her way back. I don't know. The bees are tending to her, but I'm going to leave her sit down here for just a second, because I was going to do some inspections anyways. All right, so welcome to Z's Bees. That was just my intro. I was just walking down here, and sure enough, I ended up seeing a queen bee on the ground. So that is about just a crazy set of circumstances. I saw a bunch of bees on the ground, so I went to look, and sure enough, I saw a queen. So we're going to see what's going on there, and that actually kind of pertains to what I'm doing today. So I'm going to check on the hive that I split up, and that was a hive that I thought the bees were going to supersede, but they were actually, I think, unhappy with the queen that was in this hive here. You can go back a couple videos and take a look at that. So I had left a bunch of swarm cells in here. I moved the queen over to this hive here, and this is a swarm I just caught. So we're going to see what we're dealing with, and maybe we can use that queen to see what she's able to do. Let's give them a little bit of smoke. It was cloudy, and we did get a little rain this morning. This is a swarm that we caught 2 days ago. All right, so the population is still excellent. And what I did when I caught this swarm is I had a frame of comb that was actually part of a honey super. I didn't have any other drawn comb, but now I'm just going to pull these out, and swarms are amazing at drawing comb. And I just want to see what they're doing so far here. And already you can see deep down, if I just move them a little bit, you can see all that wax. This was all completely undrawn. And look at this side. Their demeanor indicates to me that there's probably a queen in here. They're just really calm. So let's just very carefully, and maybe by chance, that queen is already laying. You can see the bees just hanging off here. I'm looking, I don't want to shake them too much. There she is, right here. She made it. So we have a queen. There she is, right down here. Oh, that's wonderful. All right, so I'm going to put them back here. Let's see how much they've done on this next frame over. What a nice population. They're drawing this out really fast. I'm going to end up moving these into a 10 frame box. Look at that. 2 days. And that's how much they've done. Let's see if they've done anything here. Not so much here. Okay. That is absolutely awesome. What would I say here? About 3 frames worth of bees. This time of year, that's great. They have a lot of stores for nectar, but we'll have to watch, and maybe we'll have to add a pollen patty to them. Lock that back up. Okay. I just want to take a second to show you how well the checkerboarding is working. So this is a different hive. This is a honey production hive, and I checkerboarded where it was undrawn, drawn, undrawn. So I took one of the outermost undrawn ones, and you can see here how nice they're starting to draw that out. That one was towards the side, but if I go towards the center, this was an undrawn frame, and look how well they're already starting to draw that out. That's the reason that we checkerboard, because now, instead of having to expend 9 or 10 of my drawn frames, I can get 4 new drawn frames every single time. There's some weight to this. So this is the second box. Let me just show you here. You can see it's all getting full of nectar. So then let's check another undrawn one towards the center. That's where they likely would have started out drawing. And again, this was an undrawn frame, and they're drawing it out nice. Good. So we'll move these back over. Because I have undrawn frames in here, I put 10 frames in there. If it was all drawn out, I would do 9 frames and I would space them so they can draw it out further. I'll give you an example of that. Let me set this top cover up so I can set my honey super on it. So we'll take this one off. This is 9 frames of drawn, and let me just show you what they're doing on this. I'd say this way is a good close to 5 pounds, maybe not that already, but look at that. And the best part is they're drawing it out nice and far. Beautiful honey. Look at that. I'll pop one hive over. A double has 2 honey supers on it. It's always a nice sign when you see all the bees up in the honey super. I just want to make sure that they're drawn out nice. So this frame here appears to be a drawn frame. And let me show you the one right next to it. And the backside there wasn't drawn. This one was checkerboarded, and they're drawing that out nice as well. So both of these hives are drawing and storing.